Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a bit more Stationeers. We're playing Venus. If you missed out, we did a little bit of a mini stream. I've been doing 2-hour streams on different games here and there, so we streamed a bit of this. It was fairly successful, so I'm sure that's not the last of them. But look at this, we've jumped forward. Also, I've recorded it and put it up on the channel too, so if you did miss it and you feel that this is jump forward, go check that out. It should be in the playlist. If it's not, let me know. So, we've actually transported everything. Oh, is the water sloshing? Hang on. That's funny. So we've transported a whole bunch of stuff indoors, and we've been regulating in here as a vacuum. Very, very small workshop, but you know what? It's got everything that home needs. We've got our gas tank and liquid tank in here, and the lander is gone. I've basically obliterated the entire thing. So things are looking up. We're actually in a pretty stable state here. So I guess we, well, what we're working towards at the moment is the hydraulic pipe bender. There we go, right? So we want to do that because we need to build the water bottle filler because we only have 3 bottles now. Oh, we've got 4. From what I understand, we've probably been all right. Like, for people that don't realize, in this current iteration of the build, we need to get water out of this into our mouth. Right? Now, water can't exist outside of a pipe network in this game. It's a video game, so I'm not too upset. It's just another mechanic. We need to build essentially a water bottle filling unit to be able to refill our water bottles and then drink them. Right? So that's the next step at the moment. My thirst is on 60. We're still, we're doing all right. They've nerfed the water. It was pretty hard out of the gate from what I hear. So essentially, that's our next big step, is to get the pipe bender up so we can build that. Now I've got 8 sheets and 4 frames, which is enough to. I've been steadily expanding the base step by step. We're green there, so that's good. Keeping an eye on this pipe network because we've been just putting more and more gas into it. It's up to 10 MPa, which is fine. People have told me around about 60 to 80 is the ceiling. So it's something that we'll have to deal with at some point, but not today. It's interesting because emptying gases is going to be a problem as well because the fans only blast up to 100. See, like if I want to set outward and fill this room so I can go out the airlock, it's a ceiling at 100 kPa. The vent will not overpressurize. It's good. That means that, I don't know, say you ever wanted to leave a vent running on an airlock with basic walls, you wouldn't be able to blow it. It wouldn't let you. So that's pretty cool, but worth keeping in mind. So I have to wonder, like, how are we going to get gas out of this pipe network? Because look at the external pressure. I wonder, I need to test passive vents and see how that works. Okay. So we're going to expand in this corner here. Right, this is a wall. In here diagonally is the room. So we will put there. There. Now, apparently, steel frames can take steel frames apparently can. Oh, it's not frames, sorry, steel walls. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate and work at the same time because we're out here in the heat. It's fucking 240 degrees. They can take a pressure of 300 kPa, so they've got the same pressure differential, let's say, that these composite doors have, which is wonderful. Let's just vacuum all this air up. Yeah, so each time we're doing this, we're pressurizing to 100, but then we're repressurizing it, down to 0 from whatever comes in, another 180. So we are pumping a fair bit of air into the system every time we do this. So we need to come up with we need to get passive vents, basically. Now, moment of truth. Every time I do this, I freak out because what if I didn't build it correctly? Let's find out. We're okay. Alright. We're okay. Oh, I must have had... Oh no, they're the two sheets that I just pulled down. I was like, where'd I get an extra two from? Sort of started panicking. Okay. We'll move these further up the back. Now, something that we've sort of encountered at the moment, and we don't need to do all the smelting indoors. There's no real problem, because it's not like there's H2 in the atmosphere or anything like that. But every time we use these machines, we're getting a lot of gas, a lot of waste. And I'm capturing it, which is wonderful, but it's actually a huge pain in the ass just generally keeping this room at zero. So one of the bigger projects that I'd like to move on to is something we did on the moon a while back, where I put the arc furnace in a little 1x1 gas room with a chute system. So we might end up doing that as time goes by. Right, well, we're going to run out of cable here. It's all right, we should have some copper. See how you can tell that it's gone to nighttime from inside? I was talking about this, how the ambient light seems to get through the wall. Not the end of the world, but it does sort of give the game away a little bit, you know? All right. Oh, here's two I prepared earlier. 4 cable. Let's switch this battery while we can. And we will deal with this too. So our power solution's struggling along. We've got one little standard issue solar panel and a bit of coal, which we're running out of. Do I have some more? Oh, I've got another 50 stack. Don't worry about it, mate. So I'm just letting these batteries charge. Again, this is all the system that can be shored up. This is, we restarted at the beginning of the stream, so this is only really 2 hours in. So we've done all right. I think for 2 hours we've done exceedingly well. And we might do it that way. And stuff it. I'll pinch the better battery. Okay, so we need to get copper, which we don't have any of there. 6. There we go, a big chunk there. So we'll get that going. We'll start just drawing in the gas as it comes out. Yeah, so the issue is we've got one little fan up here, and that's just hooked onto the same pipe network. But we're trying to pull the gas from this back corner, for example. Bit of a pain. Bit of a pain. It's good. I like the video gamey component of, you know, large particles. I can basically see them. And the fact that, like, trying to suck particles from down here with that vent down here is a nightmare. And I think that's kind of appropriate. It's a fun challenge to deal with. Cable. Now, I'm not necessarily guaranteeing that we're going to do bloody daily Stationeers or anything like that. But, we'll definitely do a couple of streams of different games, you know. Let me know what you'd like to see. It was nice. We had quite a big turnout, actually, for this. But that doesn't mean I'm just going to give up on everything else. Plastic sheets and a welding torch. Let's just let that run. See, we've still got a temperature reading, which means there's still trace particles up here. Gonna need plastic sheets. Stop that for the moment. Oops. What do they want? A screwdriver? Nice. Look at that, we went through it perfectly. might cook up a bit in a bit. Right, we might be good for the pump. It's good that our battery reserves are holding pretty well, actually. I mean, we have gone through a bit of coal. That's true. Like, I think that might have been a full 50 stack, and we had a bit more before that as well. All right, so moment of truth. Water bottle, liquid canister. Is that how this works? Liquid canister storage. I don't know if we can drink from the liquid canister. Liquid pipe. Liquid tank. Is that the idea? I don't know. Hang on. I'm just going to search because oh, here we go. Water bottle filler. So it needs silicon, iron, and copper. Okay, this is within our reach, right? So 5 iron. Hang on. 5 iron, 538. Let's try and remember it like that. All right, we've got those two already. Let's just confirm. Silicon, right? So we're going to have to go out and we have to smelt some of that. Now, oh, yeah, I don't think you get H2 out of smelting silicon, but it's definitely toxic. You get a lot of, like, shit that you don't really want. Okay, that's fine. We'll go out now. Also, as people were asking, you can't... there's no ice, or there might be ice, but like it's going to be tough on this planet. So we're going to have to trade for ice, which is interesting. I've never really done trading. Like, we've got to be careful here as well because... Alright, so that's gold. Doesn't take much to get away from the base. Alright, well there you go. We've got volatile at least, naturally occurring, so that's cool. Because it's so dark at night, like pitch black. I think that's sort of like nickel. My dude's puffing and panting. What's that about? That might be cobalt. Let's just whip that. Now, what are you doing? Get out of this. 6. Oh, I thought I had the right belt on. My bad. Cobalt's not going to help us yet. I'm trying really hard not to leave the base too far. Here we go. That could be silicate. And there's some coal over there as well. Silicon, here we go. Alright, I'm trying not to lose my bearings. Okay, my guy's thirsty, I see. Also, there's this drift I've noticed when you're jetpacking. Makes me really wonder about the storms when they hit. Alright. Let's, 19, not much, but we don't need much at the moment. This is good. This is just what this game needs, actually. A bit more survival. It seems the community's really grabbing with both hands. The pressure problem has been really fascinating. In the end, we solved it a lot better just with composite doors are the point of fail in this system. If in case you're not aware, they can take 300 kPa, but the external pressure doesn't fluctuate beyond 120 to 260 or something like that. And we're working in vacuum, so vacuum to 260, still under 300. Oh, that's right. This is empty. Ah. Oh, that's still got some go. Okay, we can't waste it. I guess I've still got the old habit, you know? of being worried of wasting food. Well, not water, but, you know, definitely food. Alright. Start smelting that. Oh. Oh, hang on, that's cold. Hang on. Silicon smelting cold. Like really cold. Strange. I mean, we'll still... I'll put it in the pipe. That's a blessing. That'll help cool the pipe. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Water bottle filler. Here we go. Water. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, that's a start. So that's going to need to pipe onto something. So we probably want to attach that. What's the least fucking around that we could do this? Does this have... See how there's an access port on this? If there's an access port on this one... There is. Look at that. So we might actually be able to... I mean, we could use... There will be a floor platform, surely, right? That might be the least fucking around, right? Liquid. So liquid pipe we're going to need. What are you going to cost me? Iron. So that's not the end of the world. Can't spell. Liquid tank connector.
Power low.
5 iron. Oh, that's nothing. Power low. Oh shit, hang on. Just stand by while we charge the battery a bit. Now we're going to need iron actually, so let's smelt that while we're at it. Oh, we've run out of oops. Oh, that just stayed on automatically. That's interesting. That should be interesting for automation. Let's just let this charge a bit. Yellow, I'm happy with yellow. That's over 50%. Just that'll do. The solar panel's probably doing a bit of work upstairs. We're still draining out some gas. Okay. So it's good. There's a few spinning plates that you got to keep an eye on at the same time, but that's okay. It's probably not the best first go of a map, you know. I guess we could put that there. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I should have known better. We launched like way into the... Oh my god, please stop. You know what? I can't risk it. Can't risk this. This thing launched us into the fucking stratosphere earlier. Hand drill. Let's just pull this up. Right. Put this away. Come on. Okay, that's alright. That's better. Yeah, don't play with fire. where am I going to put my tank filler? I was going to put it on that wall, but that wall's probably going to keep moving, actually. So, I mean, I could probably put it there. So we do like that. And then, perfect. Right. So let's build some pipe. Jeez, that's cute. And where's my filler? Right, so I think probably put it upside down, right? This is cool. Always good to see new things in here. We'll make 2 more because we don't want odd. For those, I mention it every time, but this game unfavorably rounds half ingots. You will lose them. So if it goes 0.5, always cook all of them. Oh, you can put 2 bottles in there. So this should work. Hey, look at it filling upside down.
Power low.
And this one, just to confirm, that's on 0. Put that in. Oh, that's cool. And now it's on 100. Hey, there we go. And our water pressure is reasonable. Remember, we did cool it though. I mean, even though they're insulated, well, actually, no, I'm not sure. That makes me worry, actually. $1.59 kilomole. Okay. A lot of it's gobbledygook to me because I don't really know what our consumption rates are, you know? Oh, shit. Left this running. That's okay. It looks like the dish on the roof offset it. Okay, cool. Hey, we're cooking with gas. We've got water set up. Now, we have a lot of food and we do have a lot of water to last us, but we will need to set up trading. We talked about trying to grow your own stuff with sunlight. It's a project I'd like to work on, but I feel like you would have to have sequential pressure skins of about a differential of 50 kPa. It depends actually on a glass window. Can you make window kits out of steel? You know what I mean? Is there a Tech 2 window kit? Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, because there'll be a wall kit, right? There'll be a steel wall kit, so there'd be a window variant, maybe? That actually might be doable. Ah, look at me figuring it out on my own. Oh, I'm just going to have a quick sip. Now, while we're here, let's look at passive vents, because that's something we don't start with. I'm going to build one. And I'm going to put this to the test. Because you can't fan force 100 kPa with the fans. But we need to be able to drain this air, right? So my hope is that a passive vent doesn't give a fuck. It'll just let free flow to equalize the pressure, right? It should actually, 100%. But we'll find out. So I'm going to put a passive vent on the outside of this base. Because I use all of our vents just to buy as much space for that air now. Let's see what happens. Fucking hell. Well, yeah, I could have guessed that was going to happen. Well, that's good news. I mean, all that captured gas is gone. Not great news. But, whatever. Like, because I had emptied out, like, my waste tank and all that sort of stuff into this, but I don't care, right? This thing was a ticking time bomb, and if I didn't deal with it now, I would forget and I wouldn't deal with it later, all right? There you go, 140 kPa, so it's equalized. That's fantastic news, team. Cool. All right, now, what is the next step? Well, I think gas capture should be a thing for sure. I don't like having to... drain the system after each time we smelt. Getting to steel will be interesting. What is that water doing? It's cool. Okay, so consider, say we wanted to make a 1x1 room that we could put a chute system in for, say, like the generator, right? Because the generator, I guess we could always leave on. Oh no, that generator might be tricky because we don't necessarily want to leave that on all the time. So like when I put coal in, I'm going to have to put out small chunks of coal. Do you know what I mean? That's okay. We can do that. That's a better system than what we've got now. So I'll just have to put in like 5 coal. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. Okay. All right. That's straightforward enough. So, okay, we wall up a system. We could use walls actually because we've got wall kits. So we'd have to extend the base out probably. Say we extended it out there actually, and then we could wall it up, seal it, because it's not going to be huge pressure stuff because the base is at vacuum and it's going to suction it straight out into what I would like to do is capture it, to be honest. It's a shame I just went and vented that gas straight away. Maybe I could have done something with it, but again, it was a ticking time bomb. But if we put that into like a capture system, that'd be cool. What's the thing? We probably want to put a door on it. Like, we could seal the system, but I don't want to do that. You know? So I'd want to put a door on it. But then we're going to need chute access as well. So say we extended the base by 1 square here, and then we doored it. There's no chute access unless I ran the chutes outside. I could run the chutes outside. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. No, because I can't necessarily run it through the wall. Fuck, this is really tough to get my head around. What I might need to do is build some chutes now. Sort of start seeing how we can build them through wall. Shoot. Oh, we're going to need more iron. I didn't even realize how little we had. Oops. I don't think we've even eaten yet, so that's cool. See, oh, look at this. You can run a chute through the side of the window. That's what we're looking for, to be honest. Where'd my chute go? Ah! Okay, yeah, good. That's what I was sort of worried about. Okay, cool. So I would be able to run a chute through here. Through the side. And have a door for access. Good. Good, good. Might just stick that there so I don't forget. You know? Yeah. We gotta eat. Anyway. Time has gotten away from us. What a great session. Thanks to all the guys that dropped by for the last stream. I really appreciate that. That was great. And thanks, you know, for everyone watching this and contributing. I really, you know, it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, so the next thing, we'll extend this out. We'll sink the generator into there. We'll seal it with a door, and then we'll put a chute feed and a gas capture in it, so we can at least remove that from the equation. And then we might even put them in the same room together. We might end up extending it out there, but we'll do one thing at a time, right? Because this is becoming a huge time sink. I think it's worth dealing with because it's becoming an embuggerance. Okay, cool. Team, thanks again for joining me. We might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.